This is Friday, September 12th, 2025, current time 8:32 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's been a while since I went over what the S&P might do. In hindsight, on the yearly chart, it went to -4 deviation, bounced off that perfectly, but this is all in hindsight. It's probably actually -2 or -2.5 or something at that time. So realistically, maximum realistically that it can go to in the near term for algorithms would be roughly $7,400, give or take. And that's what algorithm see is, the full move possibly, unless if something else actually comes up. But that's substantially more so than what it is right now. But I was just going to go over what today's potentials were. And again, I haven't done any research this morning or anything like that, or hell, I've not even played the markets in quite a while. I'll tell you though, what many algorithms sees potential for the day as far as, what they can see as a selling area or buying area. This is without any other information, no news, no nothing, no, whatever Warren Buffett does or Jimmy Buffett or whatever, it don't matter. Positive 3 deviation on the day is 66.27. Negative 3 deviation on the day is 65.32. Gravitational point right now is 65.79, so that's all within reason. Or at least for algorithms it is. If some great news catalyst comes out, then that kind of takes precedence over this. If it's going to be no news day and nothing major going on, then these are definitely, within reason. But to the upside and but to the downside, and gravitational point of 65.79. That's the best I can come up with, and that's about how it goes. And this is the NASDAQ. The potentials on the day for this, again, minus any major news catalyst, is 24,115 to 23,864. With a gravitational point of 23,989. So that's, again, all perfectly within reason. It's like, less than 0.5% or something of a move. Alright, that's 1% move on the day potential. So, again, that's all within reason. But usually the statistical mean, is always gravitational point. It usually, sometimes they'll make support, sometimes resistance. It just depends on which way it's gravitating towards on the day. Alright, Google, I went over it a long time ago. Before earnings, and I'm trying to plot out what I think will be a selling point and a buying point. And I know I have like a crap load of levels on here, but let's look at, let's see here. Alright, if you invert what, the potential more algorithms sell it and buy it, the more buy area was at 147.73 or 147 flat. 142.66 was a 52-week low, and if you want to go polar opposites from each level, then 248.88 should be more of a selling point for algorithms. It's also in positive 3 deviation from the bell curve anyway. So typically positive 3 deviation is less likely to get past. Positive 4 is virtually impossible. It has to have like awesome news and catalyst to keep on pushing. Google did have a major buying day on 9/3. Is very, very powerful move on that day, and on 6/27, very powerful buy day. It's not had too many selling points or major down days since. So eventually, what goes up must come down is kind of my mindset. So 248.88 should be, and it may not be exactly that, because it wasn't exactly 147.16. It wasn't exactly there. 142.66. So it should create some resistance up there, or selling pressure, or like some algorithm, or whoever the hell bought down here is like, okay, I'm in so much freaking profit, I need to sell up here. And they program their algorithms that way. It's probably not even anybody actually watching this. Whoever bought down here was just some computer algorithm, and then that same computer algorithm will be programmed to sell up here. Then if it wants to rebuy into it, then it's going to rebuy down here somewhere. That's just kind of the nature of the beast. As long as they see other things lining up where, they can buy back into it, even at the 50% level that was purchased up on this day. So that shows that, they was going to push it. And it just happened to show up there. And even though the volume wasn't even that substantial that they would shine. I don't know about dark orders and stuff, but that's probably what it was. But dark orders kept it up. But that's Google anyway. Alright, and that's the market. This is, again, September 12th, 2025. Current time is 8:45. Logging off.